What's up? Maximus Prime here. And recently, especially after how Transformers 1 Sentinel has not been a real Prime, there's been more and more people, and I know they've said this before, but just not as much, saying that Dark of the Moon Sentinel is not a real Prime. And today, I'm going to show my thoughts and opinions on why I believe that Sentinel Prime and Dark of the Moon is a real Prime. Now, one of the biggest pieces of evidence that I've seen against him not being a real Prime is towards the end of Dark of the Moon when Megatron comes in and is attacking Sentinel on the bridge. He kicks him while he's on the ground and his top helmet part comes off. And many claim that this is just a helmet made to look like the other Primes to make others think that he is a true Prime. Now, my main argument against this is that the other Primes have these weird egg-shaped heads like the Fallens. In Revenge of the Fallen, it is shown that they all had that type of head. So why would he make his look like Optimus Prime's head when all the rest of the Primes had this weird egg-shaped head? It just doesn't add up that he made his look like Optimus and not the other Primes if he was trying to be a fake Prime. Another point is I don't think my man's Optimus would be out here hyping up Sentinel if he truly was not a great guy, okay? He was up here talking about the ship's captain. Who was its captain? The great Sentinel Prime. I don't think he would be out here saying stuff like that if back on Cybertron he was truly not a good guy at one point. See, the way I see it in Dark of the Moon, that Sentinel was a real Prime. He started off good. But, in war, morals can be corrupted, all that type crap. I think that's just what happened. That's my, interpretation of the story, I guess. But that's how I view it. And also, in some of the tie-in comics that released alongside Dark of the Moon, which are not considered canon by most people, hint towards Sentinel Prime not being a true Prime. But again, they're not canon. If they are, then it probably raises a lot of plot holes in the story, which there's already enough in the bayverse, if you know what I'm saying. But the tie-in comics aren't canon, and it only hints, I'm pretty sure, in the comics. Not too sure, but And then others say that because he was willing to take life from another world, which the other Primes were not, that also made him not a real Prime. But you gotta remember, the Fallen, who technically was stripped of this Prime rank or whatever, he was perfectly fine with taking the Sun Harvester and harvesting the sun from the Earth. He was completely down with that. But it just doesn't add up for Sentinel Prime not to be a great, real Prime. In my eyes, it doesn't line up with anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's just not enough evidence, at least in the bayverse, to support that Sentinel Prime isn't a real Prime. Which, I've been on this for years, and, now that Transformers 1 came out, everybody's saying it now, but hopefully I changed some of y'all's minds, but if I didn't, oh well, womp womp, just playing. But, seriously, I believe that he's a real Prime. And that's about it that I have for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you have anything to say or disagree with any of my opinions, please put them down in the comments section below. This is Maximus Prime, rolling out.